Oh, we are live. Yolanda is going to join us, but she's running a little late. We're also operating on a new, different laptop. This is Yolanda's computer. So we'll see how that affects the live stream. I hope the audio quality will be better. Maybe the video will be better. Maybe it'll be a little less shaky because her MacBook Pro is heavier than my Asus ZenBook. So we'll see how it goes. Hope everybody's doing great. Happy Halloween. Nate loves it. And it looks like Nate is going to be the mod tonight. I got a couple of mods now in my chat, so don't fuck up. If somebody comes around and screws up, Nate's going to zap you. I don't expect you guys to, though. I know there's good people out here. So, yeah, tonight is going to be a very interesting night. I'm going to take this off because it's a little hot, but I will put the head back up when we start drinking. Tonight's going to be an interesting night for a couple different reasons. Like I said already, we are, using this new technology, new computer. I am embarrassingly technology illiterate. Technology just doesn't like me. It doesn't agree with me. I would like to make the screen bigger so I can make sure I can see everything and read everything, but I can't do it. So when Yolanda gets here, she'll fix it. But yeah, I mean, people will start to join in slowly as we get the stream going. Got a couple people here already, which I'm glad to have you guys. Welcome. And happy Halloween. It's a weird Halloween. A lot of people would be out at parties, drinking with friends, out at the bars. But right now, a lot of us are instead here at home chilling. So I figured, given the opportunity, I should do a live stream and drink something ridiculous. And boy, do I have something ridiculous to drink. This bucket is full of whiskey that was provided to me by Mr. John Warner. Big shout out to John for this. I think maybe it might be less of a shout out after I get into it, because there are some treats in there and there are some real tricks. There's some gross, undrinkable, completely nightmarish spirits in there. But I went through them. Going to pick out some that hopefully, I'm going to pick them out blind. I'm not going to look into it. I'm going to be picking it out like that. So hopefully I'll get some good stuff. And I brought along this. Usually I drink out of a Glencairn, but most of the stuff in there is not whiskey. There are some whiskeys in there, but there's also some really gross mezcal with a worm in it. There are some really low proof fruit spirits that are probably spoiled. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to try my best to drink whatever I pull, but anything that I just can't get down is going to go in the bucket. And hopefully I don't get sick, but if I do, that's going in the bucket too. So thank you all for joining me yet again. Let me know in the comments, in the chat here, how you guys are doing. I'm curious, if you guys had a good Halloween, if you went out trick-or-treating with your kids, if you were able to go to a party, just let me know what's going on. In the meantime, I also want to mention that for those of you that are in the Patreon, tonight I'm going to do the raffle. I can't call it a raffle, though, because Patreon has rules about raffles, so it's not a raffle. If you're at a certain level, I think it's $7 or higher in the Patreon, you have opportunities. Those opportunities you get each month, they're yours. I can send them to you in a mailed envelope if you want it, but you probably don't. But those opportunities may be traded in at certain times for whiskey, with bottles of whiskey. Tonight is one of those times. I will be randomly selecting one patron, and they will be able to trade in all their opportunities and get a bottle of whiskey. So the dog is walking around. She's very anxious. Nate said he's currently watching Ohio State and eating Papa John's pizza. I think Nate must have saw me eating Papa John's last night and started craving it. Nate and I were part of a really wonderful tasting with a couple friends of ours. And afterwards, I was pretty hungry and a little tipsy, so I went hard on some Papa John's. Yeah, pizza is hard to beat. It really is. So, while we're waiting for Yolanda to get down here, I'm just going to sip on this. This is just a glass of Wild Turkey 101. Nothing crazy, just a nice little taster. But before that, I was drinking the Jefferson's Ocean. I got a Jefferson's Ocean 19. This was a store pick, which is interesting. I actually kind of didn't know they did that until very recently. Actually, I think Nate, who's in the chat here, had mentioned to me that they did store picks. And when I learned that, a couple days later, I found one on the shelf. And this is from a weeded mash bill that was part of one of the Jefferson's Ocean journeys. And, they picked it out of some amount of choices. And it was all right. It's not my favorite. Jefferson's Ocean, some of them I really like. Some of them are okay. Mike is sipping on some OF 100 and watching the Razorbacks. Cheers, my man. A lot of football watching. Glad you guys are enjoying your college football.
I assumed our seats were going to be flipped.
Yolanda's here, everybody, and she's in costume.
And ladies. I don't know if there's any ladies there, but Poison Ivy doesn't talk about those ladies. Hi.
Hi.
You're a walrus. I'm going to go get my drink because I don't think Kyle got it out of the fridge for me. Did you bring the dog's blanket inside?
Yeah, it's over there.
Okay.
I don't have hands, so I can't point to where it is.
Got it. Can you put that on my seat?
Anywho.
Hey, walrus. Thank you.
Good, ka-choo. So, anywho. Nate said she is Poison Ivy or Little Mermaid. You got it right. She is Poison Ivy.
Definitely not the Little Mermaid.
She said I should be Batman, but she only said that today, and I had this walrus costume just on hand, so I decided to go with the walrus.
Can you put that over there so I can put the dog in her bed? Thank you.
Yolanda's got a special mixture I'll let her tell you about. I already said that I'm drinking pretty simple Wild Turkey 101, and earlier today I was sipping on some this Voyage 19 Jefferson's Ocean store pick from Crown Liquors, which was pretty decent. But it's really hard to beat the cast strength. The cast strength Jefferson Ocean blows pretty much any other additions out of the water. I think part of that is because just the Jefferson Ocean profile is relatively tame. And so when you have a watered down or proofed down version, it kind of leaves something to be desired. Whereas the full strength version, you can actually get all of the notes and interesting tastes. Mike hasn't had any Jeffersons yet. Definitely recommend trying some of them. I think that the cast strength 14 and 21 are a couple of the best ones. But it's hard to find the cast strength Ocean, but they can be pretty solid. We also have our little doggo here, Oreo. She's got her pumpkin hat on. She's got her skeleton shirt. She is fully maxed out in her Halloween attire.
She will want her pumpkin off as soon as you put her in her bed.
Yeah, Nate said they're all a bit overpriced. I got to agree. Jefferson's Ocean's good stuff sometimes, but it is overpriced as a general rule. She's shaking like a leaf.
It's because of this.
But that's the pumpkin hat that Yolanda insisted we keep.
It's okay. It is worth keeping. Look how cute she looks in it.
Yeah, but she hates it.
But look how cute.
She is. I don't know if you guys probably can't see how much she's shaking, but it is like this.
Just make sure she doesn't fall off.
I'm trying. She does like to fall off of the chair for some reason. Anyway, I'm going to get this turned a little bit.
Oh, I didn't know the door was going to be in the frame.
Well, I mean, we can change the framing. Mike said cute doggy. Thanks, Mike. She's an old lady. She's 14 years old. Double dapple dachshund. It's a mouthful.
Black and tan dapple.
Yolanda rescued her from a puppy mill at 3 years old?
4.
4 years old. And it looks like Yolanda's drink has frozen together.
No, the ice cubes have because I put the glass in the freezer.
Okay. I think that door is just going to be in the shop, baby.
Well, rookie move.
Although, like, I feel like I'm in the center and you're kind of over to the side.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, well. You can play with it if you want, but
I can't reach. It's fine. The Halloween decorations go farther that way.
Oh, do they? Well, then you're definitely not going to be in the shot.
Well. Oh, well. Say la vie.
You can still see the doggo now. So now we're framed. I'm in the middle and the dog's on the bottom here.
Figure out a little bit more backwards.
You guys can watch the dog.
Yeah, she can be in stream the whole time.
If you're very meditative, you can watch her snooze. That's what she's good at, snoozing. She smells the dinner that I cooked up.
What did you cook?
Spaghetti with the turkey meat. It's not good, so you're not missing out. I ate it.
You made food and didn't tell me?
You were doing a thing up there.
Well, I'm sorry. Do you know how long this took?
So, I will be drawing for the bottle. Oh, I never explained what it was. So, the Patreon opportunity bottle that one of you is going to be able to trade me an opportunity for is Stag Junior Batch 14. I'm not sure if I had announced that before or not, but somebody on this live stream is going to be walking away with a batch of Stag Junior 14 that they're going to get for $0. Good times. But
did you feed her?
I did not feed her dinner. Anyway, Yolanda, what are you drinking there?
Oh man, there's a lot of. Does anyone care? Because it's a long list of things.
Well, can you abbreviate it so that I can do this while you're talking?
Yeah, sure. I don't know what he's doing over there, but I can certainly tell you about what I'm drinking. I took Tazo Passion Tea and used 2 tea bags to infuse unmeasured amounts of vodka. It was about here in my bubba, so a sizable amount. And then let that infuse for at least 3 hours. I don't actually know. It was very dark though. And then I put a little bit of cranberry juice, some lime juice, and some lime carbonated water, and some Cointreau, and mixed it all together.
That sounds pretty tasty.
You are welcome to, well, I would need to go check the ingredients to
No,
make sure
I'm not
you don't
gonna
have
try
any.
Can you stop, Oreo? Can you please? There. She's going underneath the blanket for a while. She's very, she's a nervous Nelly, is what she is.
She's also mad that she didn't get dinner before stream.
What?
Did you take her outside?
I took her outside before I was outside, like at 7. Anyway, yeah, so I'm not really sure where to start. We can just start digging into some of these samples.
Did you want to do any sort of trivia like I asked, or did you not plan ahead at all?
I didn't plan ahead at all.
Okay.
You know.
Obviously, since he's wearing his walrus costume, he had on hand.
I'm just gonna go like this.
Mm-hmm. I think you should do one of these mini bottles. Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and dip into the first mini bottle.
The chat's so quiet tonight.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. It usually gets rowdier as people get later in the night. Okay, so I'm going to close my eyes and pick out of the container here All right. I'm going to go with one of these.
Stop feeling them all up. You know what the shapes are.
I don't know what the shapes are.
Oh, baloney.
I'm going to go with an upside down glass one, though. That feels like a good starting place. Oh, and it is. So this one is a good one. I got a treat first. This is a 12-year-old Chevis. Is
it a Chevis Regal?
Yeah, Chevis Regal blended Scotch whiskey. 12 years old. The tax strip is intact.
Wow, people are dropping.
So
they're back.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, this will be a fun one. I have no idea how old this is.
Does it have a year on it? Anywhere?
It does not have a year on it anywhere.
I'm gonna take her outside.
All right. Yolanda's gonna take the dog outside and maybe feed her too, because she's freaking out. Yeah, I have no idea how old this is.
Wait, you have to hold off until I'm in here because I want to see you drink it.
Well, I won't drink it. I'm just gonna pour it out. Yeah, she got put on dog duty. There's a pun in there somewhere. 20-1, something goes in the bucket. There's a possibility. There's a strong possibility. I-549 is on the tax strip. And I don't know what that means, but I bet if somebody is feeling like searching, they could figure out the year on this Chevis. I also know that if John's in here somewhere, he probably knows who he was the one that provided these bottles. He probably knows what approximate years these bottles were all from. But I'm going to go ahead and break this boy open. Tax strip is broken. I'm actually pretty excited about this one. That cannot be said about most of what's in this bucket. But, you know, some old Chevis. I'll tell you what, one thing that's kind of cool about this to me is Chevis was my grandpa's go-to Scotch. He's no longer with us, but I did a lot of work with my grandpa when I was in high school and college. Great guy. Learned a lot from him about life and about managing a home and how to fix damn near anything. That was all from him. So he would drink Chevis. That was his go-to. This is very different from modern Chevis. Way more sweet. Way more caramelly. There's definitely like a dusty, almost like dank, not mildew per se, but a what's the word? You can smell the age on this, and I don't mean the 12 years old. I mean the fact that this was 50 years ago when this was poured in this mini bottle. You can definitely smell it. Mike asked what my preferences are. He said, are you 75% Scotch, 25% bourbon? What would you say your preferences are? I would probably say the opposite, honestly, Mike. Divas 12. I would say that I'd probably 75% bourbon, 25% Scotch. And, you know, that bourbon category is probably broader than just bourbon. I like rye in a lot of different contexts. I lean towards the American whiskeys, though. They just typically are more my profile. Although I'm starting to learn that the Speyside region really makes a lot of stuff I enjoy. So that's something cool. But yeah, this is just, the more it opens up, it gets bigger, sweeter, creamy caramel. The creaminess, I think, is really surprising to me, honestly. Like, this is a very, very creamy whiskey, which modern Chevis to me is pretty thin. What's the proof on this anyway? 86. So it's not particularly high proof. Yeah, Nate said the Speyside region is a good region for him too. There's something about Speys that attract people that got their start in the bourbon world, and I'm not sure exactly why. But you know, it's just fantastic fantastic whiskey. There's a couple that I've done reviews of lately. That the Glendronach Batch 8 is really good. The Benriach 21 I liked so much I bought a bottle of, which I don't often do, to be honest. With most of the samples I try, I'm happy I tried them, but I wouldn't buy a bottle at the price point. But man, Glendronach Benriach, if you're looking to explore scotches, those are some spays that are worth checking out. That's right, low peat, really welcoming for your nose. I would say some are zero peat, but you might get a hint of that sort of salty sea breeze quality that comes from whiskey made by the ocean. This is kind of fun too. Look at the color difference between these. That is the Wild Turkey 101. That is the 86 proof Chevis 12.
Just FYI, for whatever reason, my right contact is all wonky, so I can't read the chat.
Well, I've been reading them aloud, so
Well, that works.
I'll be able to help. So let's go ahead and taste this. I mean, the nose to me smells a lot more like a really classic, sweet, creamy single malt. So the fact that it's blended kind of catches me as unusual. A lot of honey, a lot of creaminess. Maybe a little bit of fruit, but it's pretty subtle. It's like a dark, like raisins. Oh, shit, what is that? Peaches. I'm trying to get peaches. That's like peaches, like canned peaches in heavy syrup. Boy, that's a new one. All right, let's taste it. Cheers, guys. Well, right off the bat, to me, that is peatier. That is peatier than most of the modern Chevis, but it's really good. Mike said, great poison ivy costume. I can tell it took a while to get that together. Great job.
Appreciate that.
There's getting some praise for the work that she put in. I did not.
Yeah, I think it helps that I'm a crafty person.
It does. She makes a lot of all different kinds of crafts, really. I mean, she made masks for the pandemic. She made wreaths for the door. Nate says, don't suck up to her, Mike.
I mean,
Nate does the opposite of suck up.
Mike knows who to suck up to. Also, Nate thought I was Little Ariel or Little Mermaid, so.
ABF 3312 says, I'm more bourbon and Highland Scotch 90-10. Yeah, some of the Highland stuff is really solid, though. To me, the Highlands have the most variety as a region. I find stuff all over the board in the Highlands. Some things I really like, some things I really don't. But if you want to explore variety and you're only going to stay in one region, I think that's a really good place to go. It's also a good place to go if you like a multitude of flavors. If you don't really have a specific palate you're locked into, I really tend to prefer a specific kind of palate. Not always, but I lean pretty heavily towards one specific kind of palate. And the space sides really fit into that for me. So that's usually where I keep my profiles. Nate said Highland 18. You mean Highland Park 18, Nate? It was really good, but too much peat for my palate right now for me to go buy a bottle. This is, I may have poured myself a wee bit too much, but it's very good. But I want to keep this train rolling, so.
Well, what do you need me to go get you another glass?
All that.
I mean, it smells pretty good for however old it is.
Oh, yeah. It's solid. I mean, I think I like that better than modern Chevis.
Oh, that is very peaty.
Yeah, it's notably peatier than modern Chevis, but it's also a lot thicker. It's got a lot more happening.
This is why I thought I was going to be on the other side. Sorry, I had her bed ready for the stream, and it was on apparently Kyle's walrus side of the table.
She'll be fine. We might switch sides at some point.
How about what kind of trivia do you guys want Kyle to answer in between?
Oh, I have to answer
bottles?
the trivia?
Yeah.
God. I didn't know I thought they were answering trivia. What am I answering?
I don't know. Do you want to do get to know you questions so everyone can get to know you?
Sure. Why don't you ask get to know you questions? Why don't you ask the 30 questions that make you fall in love, and I'll make everyone in the chat fall in love with me. Too sexy for my walrus. Too sexy for my walrus. Look at my tusks.
Some of these are very strange get to know you questions. What's your favorite way to spend a day off?
That's a good question. I don't really have many days off because in a lot of ways this channel has become kind of job-like, which, I'm not going to complain about that, but what's happening?
I'm trying to scoot you over. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm not complaining about that fact, but it's just the reality. And so when I have my days off, I tend to try to do something that totally disengages me from the worlds that I'm normally involved in day to day, which is the whiskey world and the world of law. And so I think for me, the best way to spend a day off is to go to a lake and fish, or to go walk through the woods, just to get lost in nature. I think during the, we may have to switch sides because she's being a real pain.
You can scoot her chair over here.
During the winter months, it's a little trickier, but yeah.
It won't be now. Our house is a jungle.
Yeah, we have hundreds of plants in the house, so that's probably true. Nate said, if you aren't spending money on whiskey, what are you buying?
That's a pretty good question.
That's a good question. Man, I buy a lot of things I shouldn't.
Yes, he does. And then complains about costs of things that he should buy.
Yeah. What do I buy? I don't even know.
Food.
Yeah, I eat out a lot. I buy a lot of food. If I'm buying things like for me that are like treats, sometimes I'll buy vinyl records. I've got a collection of vinyl records. Sometimes I'll buy studio equipment. I've got a music studio. That's sort of like very amateurish, but I have a lot of fun in there. And sometimes I'll just buy little gadgets, little fun things to play around with. That's usually how I spend my money, I would say.
Right now, it's mostly food or stuff for the channel.
Yeah, I've lately been spending a lot of my own money on stuff for the channel. So we've got the bank account set up now, so I can start putting money into that account, and maybe reimburse myself for some of these expenses. But it's been going fine. Mike asks, "What's the most you've spent on a bottle of whiskey, and were you happy with it after you tasted it?" So, good question.
I think it would have to be one of the ones in Europe.
It's kind of a three-way tie. There are 3 bottles that are all very close in price. So the first bottle is Gordon and MacPhail, which is an independent bottler. They did a 22-year-old Glen Grant single cask strength. The second one would be a George T. Stagg 2019. And the payment for that, I bought a Thomas H. Handy and then traded it. So I'm considering that price because it was a 1-to-1 trade. The third one was a bottle of Old Carter Batch 5 bourbon.
What?
Can you put your hand on her or something so she stops? Just hold her and she'll stop. On all 3 of those are right around the same price point, between $250 and $275, which is too much money in my mind. Just hold her. Anyway, the question was, were you happy with it after you tasted it?
No.
Not really. I always taste it and I go, well, this is fine. Is it $250? Is this good? Is it $250 good? The only one of those three I would say I was like, yes, this is $250 good. That was the George T. Stagg. I really like the old Carter Batch 5, but I think I still felt like whatever I paid was a little too high for it. I think like $200 is I think its MSRP is $170. I think $200 is about where it should be. At $250, $260, I felt like I paid a little too much. All right. Katie says, hi, I have to go to bed because skull face. But Yolanda, you look so good. My boo.
Hi, Katie. Thank you. I'm sure you're dead because of all those cookies. Good job.
ABF 3312 agrees on the GTS. Yeah, the GTS, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, the GTS of those three was the best deal for sure. The other ones were either retail or above retail. The GTS was notably below retail. I'm sorry, secondary. The pricing on that, kind of is all over the place. What is wrong with her?
I have no idea.
The other question was, if you were a color, what color would you be?
It's a funny question for Kyle.
Blue.
I feel like you need to explain more because there are only two colors you can accurately see. So for those of you that don't know Kyle very well, he's colorblind. I've shared posts on my Facebook page of things what he looks like here, or what the world looks like to him versus what it looks like to us normal folks. Not to say that you're not normal, sweetie, just your eyes aren't. And so he can only accurately see blue and yellow.
Katie says, oh, poor Kyle.
So my costume to him looks probably brown.
Normal folks. All right. Let's go ahead and draw another bottle from the batch. And then, as I'm drinking that one, we'll go ahead and drink the worm.
It's in there.
It's in there for sure.
This time you can't feel them up because you know what bottle shapes are what.
I wonder if... that's got to be John. Silver Bullet 850. That's got to be John.
It doesn't matter. You can't feel them up this time because you know what shapes are what.
All right, I won't feel them up.
Because there's some good ones in there that are very special shapes.
All right, I won't feel it up.
All right, first one out.
Oh boy, this is gonna be. It's Joe.
Hi, Joe.
And Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Hi, Joe. Mike said you can't feel them up. I've heard that before. Yeah. And Chris. I got a party together.
Woo!
Joe, Megan, Miranda, and Chris. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. ABF 3312 said, my friend had a girly purple golf bag for 10 years, and his friends and family were all in on it.
What?
I don't know what that was speaking towards, but that's a pretty great...
Is that about favorite color, maybe?
Great gift. Maybe.
Oh, am I supposed to be answering these questions?
I have no idea.
My favorite color is green, and I think that the answer to that, like, why would I be that color, is pretty obvious. Continue.
Miranda says hi.
Hi.
Joe and the gang said, "Dude, we love trick or treat." Yeah, this. Okay, so
this is
without more ado, this is a trick. This is now that's a pretty famous brand up there. If you haven't tried that before, Decupper, it's pretty well known. Oh god, this is gonna be bad. It's Harvest Pear Schnapps. Natural pear flavor, though. Oh, boy.
Whatever. I don't know how, like...
It's 45% or 45 proof, so it's not stupid low. Morin Academy says, I believe in you. All right. Oh, that did not open. I mean, honestly, that smells good.
It smells like peach pie.
I'm pretty iffy about this, but like
we tried to dig out all the ones that would possibly kill him.
Yeah, the ones that would actually make me ill have been removed. There were some that were full of like cloudy,
moldy shit.
Mold, basically, and I'm pretty allergic to mold, so we pulled those.
I think this was one of them. Yeah, this one has like a
there's like a whole creature growing in some of these. But we kept in gross ones, I promise. There are some ones in here that should not be drank.
That one probably.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. After
good.
smelling it, I'm a little hopeful, but what is happening in this glass?
Oh, that's the water mixing with the alcohol. If you would prefer, I can go get you a new glass.
Did that include the old Russian vodka? I think so. Yeah. It also included the grain alcohol from Denmark. Those were clear enough that I was okay with them. That was really the standard.
There weren't that many that got
No, there were only a handful that got kicked out.
There was a Crucican rum.
There were a couple where the lids were loose, and I don't know about that. I was very nervous about that.
There were only maybe like 6 or 7 that got pulled. Not that many.
Oh boy, the smell coming off this now is. Oh no!
Drink it.
Smell that. Oh god.
Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. It's not poison.
Oh.
It's just not gonna be good. But you signed up for this. This was my idea. You just decided to go with it. So here we are.
God. Oh god, you guys, it smells like cleaner.
It doesn't smell like cleaner.
Oh man, that smells like cleaner to me. This smells like what you would use to like clean a bathroom. And then they put like a spritz of peach in it. Oh god. Okay. Oh, my stomach just turned.
How's it going over there, babe?
I was really trying to debate if I'm gonna swallow that.
Is it bad?
It's hot. It like burns my tongue. The flavor isn't that bad, to be honest with you, but you start panicking because it's like it feels like it's eating your tongue. Why would you do that?
I don't have that reaction at all. Granted, I didn't take a whole drink of it.
Oh boy.
We're off to a good start, though.
Mike says, "Looks like you like that one." Oh yeah, let me tell you, buddy. Let me tell you, it was a real treat.
That was an aggressive amount of water.
Yeah, that was more water than I needed, but you know.
At that rate, in this bucket.
We'll get there. We'll get it done. All right.
Can I have that bottle? That bottle may as well just go in that.
We'll do that later. So.
Any more questions in the chat?
Come up with questions in the chat while you got them.
Or I can come up with really dorky ones on my phone.
Nate said, "Oh, that was no fun. I was here for the mold." I just saw that. I like the joke that Katie did about Mike Myers. And I just watched your movie for the first time. It was boring AF. And Mike said, "Come on, that was 42 years ago."
That's pretty good.
Do
you have a favorite holiday? Why or why not?
Do I have a favorite holiday?
Most people's favorite holiday, or not most people's, but a lot of people's favorite holiday is today.
That's true.
Happy Halloween. All you warlocks and witches. Come on.
Yeah.
Be festive.
Yeah, I'm festive.
You're the worst.
I think my favorite holiday is probably
Thanksgiving.
Probably because it's football and food and drinking, and it's like all the things I really want.
And love.
And well, yeah, sure.
Football, food, and drinking. Yes, you love all those things.
Yeah.
Mine's Christmas.
Christmas is a close second. The walrus says that's pretty much.
Any more questions?
Yeah, ABF 3312. What's the oldest whiskey you've drank?
Oh, you've had some from the 70s.
Well, so it depends on how we talk about old. So is old age statement or is old, when it was distilled or bottled or something like that? Because I've had some whiskeys probably 30 years old in terms of age statement is the oldest I've had.
Oh, before it was bottled.
Yeah, 30 years in a bottle or barrel. I would say the oldest whiskey I've tasted that was like probably from the 60s. I'm trying to think what it would have been. I think I've had some old wild turkey that would date back to the 60s. I'm trying to remember. There have been a couple of
60s
hazy nights. Oh, Nate's right. Yeah. So that's a very good point, Nate. Yeah. So I've had the Canadian Club 42. So the oldest age statement I've had is the 42-year-old Canadian Club. Good thought. Good thought, Nate. What's your favorite Scotch? Good question, Mike. Michael McAllister with the heavy hitters.
You haven't had a ton of Scotches, though. You've gotten more into them recently.
I have. That Ben Riach 21 just really hit all the notes for me. That's a fantastic pour. That's hard to beat. But I also really like the Lagavulin, specifically the Nick Offerman edition. I've had several different Lagavulin editions, and the Nick Offerman, it really hit some good notes for me. It's hard to explain, but it just was like eating a steak dinner, which is awesome in a whiskey. So that was pretty cool. Oh boy, that's
sticking around.
I'm just like, not feeling great after that.
All right, well, let's move on to another one.
All right. Oh no. Oh no. There's no way this is acceptable.
There's way more tricks in here than there are treats, that's for sure. What is that one?
God damn it. This is a French liquor of some mysterious origin.
There's 2 of those in there too.
If I get another one, I'm not opening both of them.
I think they were different flavors, I thought.
No, they were the same.
Oh, well. I'll dig it out.
It's peach. I don't speak French, but I believe this is peach liqueur. It's 18% alcohol. Product of France.
Sorry.
Imported in New York. I mean, honestly, like, the bottle is really nice. It's glass. The seal is really good. The fill line's really good. I'm not particularly worried about it being bad quality, but after that, what are you doing?
I'm looking for the other one so I can take it out of the bucket. It's not like you can memorize where I've put these.
That smells... Oh, wait, what? What's on the outside? That smells weird. Is this the second peach one I've had?
The first one was peach. Too.
Yeah, no, it was pear.
Oh, yeah.
This is peach. That one was pear.
But it smelled like peach pie. The first one smelled like peach pie. I know there's another one in here, but I don't see it. Oh, well.
Michael's got a question for Yolanda.
Oh!
What aspects of whiskey does Yolanda like taste profiles?
Basically none of it. As I would describe it, whiskey is very like winter flavors. So with all the baking spices and the vanilla, what are you doing?
Mentally preparing myself.
With all the baking spices and the vanilla, those profiles make me think of like Christmas or baking for the holidays. And I prefer more like citrusy tart flavors. Occasionally Kyle will find something that I enjoy in the whiskey world that has that kind of profile, but it's pretty rare.
We've had a couple of we did a stream where we found a couple of high proof ryes that she really liked, actually, because they were very citrusy. This just smells like a rotten peach.
Oh no.
All right. That's the aftertaste. Oh no. I might legitimately get sick after this video.
I mean, it's possible.
Oh. It just had a really gross aftertaste. Like, it actually tasted good up until the finish, and then it got like super bitter and chemically. Good God. Ah. God damn. I mean, I really tried to pick these bottles to be ones that I wouldn't actually get sick from. Oh, boy, that's tough. Yeah, Michael asks, so are you more into tequila and gin as far as flavors goes? Then Nate said she's a vodka girl.
I am a vodka gal. I can do tequila, not as frequently. I'll do, margs basically anytime. That was actually what we talked about, having a picture of for me tonight, and then he got distracted. So I made my own drink. Gin, I can't most of the time get on the board with the juniper. What was the rabbit hole gin? Rabbit hole gin was amazing, but this gal can't afford rabbit hole gin. So, oh, okay, bye. There was a question. There's a big long paragraph that I can't read. My contacts, remember? They're all wonky. I don't know what happened.
Vodka is probably the only liquor I don't care for. Gin has to be closer. Though, because then everything tastes like it afterwards. Has to be a closer though, because then everything tastes like it after.
That juniper's getting to you. If you don't like vodka, you're probably drinking the wrong vodka, because there's even vodka that Kyle maybe not enjoys but will drink.
Yeah, there are some okay vodkas out there, but you have to dedicate time to exploring it, which is not particularly fun.
But because I'm into it, we do. We have a couple really bad ones right now, which is disappointing because they're from my favorite brand, and they were one-off. They were special editions, and they are absolute shit, which we are probably going to do a live stream reviewing those at some point. But it's not on the schedule yet.
Okay, let's go ahead and do the giveaway. We are now 40. Oh, I can't call it a giveaway either. I have to use very specific terms for legal reasons. So, if you're in the Patreon and you're paying $7 a month or more, now is the time to pay attention, because I have put the names of everybody in a list, and if you've got a opportunity to buy, however many opportunities you have are in this list. I'm going to randomize the list 5 times, and then number 1 on the list, that's the person who needs to reach out to me to get a bottle of Stag Junior Batch 14. That's the whiskey that's being given away today. Stag Junior Batch 14. Now, only one person is a $50 a month patron, and that means he has 200 opportunities in this drawing
out of 735.
The second one, I think Michael is at another level that he has 100. So you guys have the distinct advantages here, but it's still going to be randomized 5 times.
You should turn your computer.
I'm going to.
Okay.
So I don't know if you guys can see this. Make it so you can.
While you're doing that, I'm going to plug my computer in.
Yeah. Can you scoot that computer forward for us? We'll try not to knock over the light. Okay. Can you see this randomizer here? This is the list of all of the people. Right now, you're just going to see the name Brian. It's kind of hard to do this way, but yeah, there's Trevor's name a bunch of times too. Anyway, you just got to believe me. I've got everybody's names in there. Um, 735 names are on the list. A lot of them are repeats, obviously. But we're going to randomize it 5 times, and then the number 1 on the list gets the bottle of Stag Junior Batch 14. So here we go. Let's randomize.
1.
The first one has Nate at the top of the list.
Well, but that doesn't matter. You're doing it 5 times.
The second
2.
one has Joe at the top of the list.
3.
Third one also has Joe at the top of the list.
4.
Fourth has Trevor at the top of the list, and here we go.
And 5.
Trevor is at the top of the list. I think you guys can see that.
They should be able to see that. Trevor won the bottle.
Congratulations. And Mark was second. So close, Mark. Sorry about your luck, my friend. Trevor, unsurprisingly, you have gotten yourself an opportunity to get a Stag Junior Batch 14. Hit me up. Send me a PM. Let me know you accept. I know you do, but send it to me anyway. And we'll get that arranged. So thank you all for playing. Another bottle is going to be coming up for the opportunity to buy in 3 months. So this is the October. January is going to be, I believe I'm doing it every 3 months.
I have no idea. You haven't talked to me about that, which is odd since I'm your business partner.
I'll have to double check how often I do that. I think I do it either 3 or 4 times a year, but I think 4.
I know very little about the Patreon, which is, again, sad.
So, yeah, another opportunity is coming up soon. If you're not a member of the Patreon, you should definitely consider joining. I'm also going to do a sample, a video where I'm sending samples to everyone, and we're all going to taste them together in a Zoom call.
At a certain level, right?
Yeah, you have to be at a certain level. I believe it's $12 for that particular benefit. But that's a really cool opportunity because I'm going to be sending some cool stuff. Frankly, it's going to be a fun time. Let's get back into it. Let's try another wonderful, terrible nightmare pour from the bucket. Oh.
Ooh, they can see the bucket while you grab. I don't know if you guys can see anything.
All right. This one is Burroughs English Vodka. It's 100% grain neutral spirit.
Oh, you didn't bring me a glass in case I wanted to try anything.
It's 80 proof. It's clear. And it was sealed. Although I don't have high hopes for the English and their vodka making.
They're good with gin.
Stick with gin, guys. All right. You know what?
Let me go get a glass.
That smells pretty good. I'm gonna pour myself a little bit more of that. This one was not a trick, but I wasn't sure if it was a treat either. It was definitely middle of the road. It's a question of how the hell good is this English vodka? But on the nose, it's pretty quiet. It's very neutral. It's a little lemony.
Well, then I'm on board.
I mean, I think it's a solid spot. Trevor says, how many different liquors have I had so far? This is the 4th.
2 of them were liqueurs.
Yeah. This is the 5th different pour. One is just the whiskey I've been drinking. Silver Bullet.
This smells like Dripping Springs.
Kind of does. Why did you shave your beard?
Good question.
You look very English now, very fitting for the vodka.
I told him he just needed to wear a button down, and with his glasses, he would look like Bruce Wayne, but he wasn't having any of it.
Long story short on the beard, Yolanda wanted me to trim it, and I was getting
Trim it.
Let me finish. You are the queen of interrupting.
I am. It gets worse when I get drunk.
I know. Oh, I know. I'm aware. Anyway, Yolanda had wanted me to trim it for a while, and I was starting to get a little sick of it. And so I said, okay, I'll trim it down. And I used a trimmer that I had that did not work correctly and really screwed it up. And so then I cut it down a bit more and used a trimmer that she had, got it closer, but it was still very uneven. And so it was a situation where I really had the wrong tool for the job.
Keep telling your story.
I'm sorry, I got distracted by Joe saying, Joe, you can just call me Joe. You know me. You don't have to hide behind the YouTube name. Yeah, that's fair, Joe. Sometimes I forget how to talk to people.
He's been in quarantine too long.
Yeah. What were they talking about?
Exactly. See, I told you just needed to finish your story.
What was I talking about?
You were talking about why you cut off your beard.
Oh, yeah. It was a matter of having the wrong tool for the job. I've got the right tool for the job now, and I've trimmed it a couple of times with that tool to get used to it. And so now I'm intending to let it grow a little bit longer. And what I want to do is keep the sides short and let this get longer.
He wants to look like a blonde Satan.
Give a little bit more shaping. Hey, Kyle Roberts in the house. How you doing, my man?
Cheers.
Okay, we're about to drink this English vodka, Burroughs. Vodka. I'm going to drink the vodka. Dostrovia. It's not good, but it's not spoiled.
It's definitely not spoiled. It's like a step above Smirnoff.
Yeah.
It's very alcohol-y.
It burns.
Well, it's very Smirnoff-like. It does have a citrus note, but it's not as overpowering as we would prefer it to be.
Yeah.
It's not like I'll drink it though.
Miss you too, Joe. Quarantine does suck. We'll all get through this together soon, man.
Here, there's only cheap vodka in here.
Well,
may as well not waste it. Do you want it? Do you have a problem with me adding it to my cocktail?
I didn't want you to kill the bottle.
Okay, I'll leave you some for later. Is that enough, honey?
Thank you, sweetie.
Any new questions in there?
Digging. Kyle is digging the poison ivy costume. Yeah, Kyle's definitely drinking better stuff. You better be, man, because I'm drinking bucket whiskey, bucket juice. Although that Chivas was solid.
Yeah, you started on a really, honestly bad note. Like that should have been towards the end.
I started on the Chivas.
That's what you get for feeling all the bottles up.
Yeah, this was started on the Chivas. This is solid. This is good stuff. But yeah.
We also asked for trivia questions or get to know you questions in the chat for anyone who's new.
My eyes are bothering me today. The last couple streams have been bothering me.
Have you had enough water?
I mean, I'm sure I haven't, but they only bother me when maybe it's the lights. Maybe my eyes are sensitive to light.
I mean, they're sensitive to everything else except color, so probably. Another bucket.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep my eyes open real wide because it's a little terrifying. And you can really see how blue my eyes are when they're open like stupid wide.
We will go back to my questions.
It's making my eyes water to have them open this much.
Ooh, here's a good one because I know it's changed since quarantine and since we started dating. Would you consider yourself more of an extrovert or an introvert?
You know, it's hard to say because my instinct is to say I'm still slightly introverted, only because I do think I need some time to energize between social gatherings. But I used to think I was a lot more introverted than I am. I think I do generate. I don't think it's energy because I do when I'm finished being social, I'm kind of exhausted. But I generate a lot of my happiness and positivity from being social.
Which he didn't actually discover until quarantine.
Yeah, I get pretty antsy when I'm left to my own devices. And so I'll do really... I'll either be self-destructive or I'll just like lose my mind slowly. Trevor asked what Yolanda's
All
drinking
right,
tonight.
I'll go over it again. It's kind of a long story, so sorry, Trevor, and sorry for everyone who's hearing this for a second time. I infused Tazo's passion tea with my vodka, and then I added lime juice, Cointreau, and cranberry juice. So it's kind of, I guess, a play on like a mule or and some lime carbonation. So it is kind of a mule situation where it's like the limey carbonated
Raspberry tea mule.
There's no raspberries in it.
Oh.
There's cranberries.
Cranberry tea mule. What kind of tea is it?
It's called passion. It's called passion, but it's hibiscus based tea. So it's hibiscus and orange rind and.
It is daylight savings tonight. Extra hour of sleep. Trevor's gonna need it. He was up farming, up doing the harvest at 5 a.m.
Oh my god, it's terrifying when you say he's doing
the harvest. Trevor's dealing with the harvest. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, that bucket. Whose idea was this?
Extra hour to drink. You betcha.
Kyle's got that right. Oh,
you want to go for the party bucket again?
Yeah.
Also, our bucket has its own costume. For some reason, the box had a tassel in it.
Yeah, class of 2003. I don't know if that's from from John or what. We don't lose an hour of sleep. No.
Nope. We fall back.
You fall back and spring forward because you fall back. 2 o'clock becomes 1 o'clock. So you sleep till 8. Add an hour. All right, bucket.
Everyone says bucket.
Oh, this is a solid one. I'm not mad about this. Seagram 7. Now this is, what are you doing?
I'm just rearranging.
Now this is fun because this is the Seagram 7 American blended whiskey. This was back when they put American whiskey, a blend.
Hang on, Nate. It's because you are wrong.
Fall back. You spring forward.
And you fall back. So your wife is correct, as she normally is. Andrea is normally correct. It is the rule of life. Happy wife, happy life. Yes, we gain an hour. So she is incorrect. Andrea, I'm sorry.
After that long.
Shut up. Andrea, I'm sorry, but we gain an hour, honey.
She's going to spill that drink. It's a matter of time. That's right, Nate, after that whole rant. All right, let's go ahead and pour this Seagram 7. Oh, and you know what? Let me throw this out there, too. This is really fun for me because I said this at the beginning of the stream. For those of you who weren't here yet, Chevis is kind of a fun...
I found this. Sorry.
Chevis is kind of a fun scotch because this was my grandpa's favorite scotch. My dad's dad, he and I were pretty close. I did a lot of work for him in college and high school. I learned how to take care of damn near any chore, like anything you need to fix around the house, I can probably do except electrical.
It came in handy today.
It did. I changed the battery in Yolanda's car.
Great way to start a Saturday morning.
But my grandma, my dad's mom's favorite drink, Seagram 7. She would make 7 and 7, she still does when she does drink, which is not very often, but she does occasionally. Is Seagram 7 and 7 Up.
If your grandma weren't asleep, she would love these streams.
Maybe.
She's more accepting than other people in your family.
That's true. Oh, man. Oh, it smells so good. Dude, if you've had modern Seagram 7, it just smells kind of like sugar syrup.
Does smell good.
Yeah. Modern Seagram 7 just smells like sugar syrup. It's not very good.
You know what it smells like?
What?
Maple syrup on pancakes.
Yeah, it does. It's a very maple syrup vibe. Super maple syrupy.
Now.
Little fruity too. It's almost like it's got the blueberry top pancakes.
I didn't smell any blueberry, but you were in the wrong glass for me to
Or maybe
truly
cherry.
smell anything.
Blueberry or cherry, something like that.
Well, you do love your fruits.
I know. This has got exactly what I like. It's that fruitiness. It's got a lot of sweet. Oh, man. The nose on this is so good, guys.
No. Just be like a Flintstone walrus. There you go.
A Flintstone walrus?
I don't know why the giant fangs make me think the Flintstones, because everything is like supersized in the Flintstones, or like saber-toothed. Fletchers, meet the Fletchers. They're a modern Stone Age family.
Bum, bum, bum. I was wondering what brown thing Kyle was.
He's a walrus.
I am a walrus. Cuckoo-ca-choo. Or if I really feel like it, I can go full walrus and have the walrus fins, but it's pretty hard to do anything. Flippers.
I don't think walruses have fins.
God, the nose on this glass is so big, my glasses hit it.
Do I need to go get you a Glencairn?
No. Oh, god damn, this is good. It's opening up now. I'm getting some of that woodiness. The pancake syrup note is kind of subsiding.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's getting more honey, more nutty.
Are you getting high on your pancake syrup?
Maybe.
Seagram 7.
And although it is a blended American whiskey, I'm not sure if this is whiskey product or like straight whiskey, but it doesn't have the smell of something being added to it. Let's go ahead and taste it. Ooh.
Is it good?
Yeah. Ooh, it's minty. You know what?
I don't like minty stuff.
So MGP, I always get a minty note on it. And MGP is the phoenix from the ashes of... Is the phoenix from...
What was that wolf about, sir?
It's the phoenix from the ashes of Seagram's. And so this Seagram's having that like minty finish is really great.
Then why'd you say wolf? That's like anytime anything is gross, he's like, wolf. What was with the wolf?
Yeah, it starts off super like creamy. It's not as sweet as it smells. It's only slightly sweet on the palate, which I'm fine with. Also, Buddha's 829. Whoa, nice, love it, good stuff. Yeah, man, this is fantastic.
Does that one have a year on it? Can I see the bottle?
Yeah, I may have to have a little more of it.
Uh-huh.
I didn't have very much. Not compared to the Chevis, anyway. Whoa. Halloween is the best holiday. It's a fun one. I give it that.
Apparently this is San Francisco.
What?
It says Lawrenceburg. Oh, wait. Lawrenceburg, Indiana.
Yep.
Then it says Relay, Maryland. Then
What?
it says San Francisco, California.
Weird. If somebody knows what that's about, I would love to find out. So, Seagram's, the distillery is in Lawrenceburg, Indiana, but this bottle has a Maryland and a San Francisco, California address in line with it. I wonder if they were making those spirits elsewhere or if that was distribution. I'd love to know if people know.
I don't see a year anywhere.
The tax strips on these
I looked at this.
also don't appear to have years. But yeah, it's not as sweet as you'd expect. It's very slightly sweet, but it's super creamy. Soft sweetness, super creamy, a hint of wood, and the finish is this really nice minty, slightly herbal. That's good stuff. That's a fantastic pour. Oh, man. So Before I keep digging into this bottle, anybody have any
questions for Kyle?
Questions, comments,
concerns,
grievances?
Oh shit, this bottle is so old, it's got Queen Victoria on it.
Show the camera.
I can't reach that far. You're gonna have to help.
Queen Victoria. Should we do this one next?
That one had the same tack strip on it, so I was looking to see if I could find a year, but I didn't see one.
It's a 1/10 of a pint. Trevor, when is your merchandise going to be available to us?
We're working on it.
So that's a good question, Trevor. I am making merchandise for those of you who don't know. And it's not, I want to say this, it's not just going to be like the Drink Pro with on his name on a t-shirt. That will exist for sure. But I'm also working with some local artists to try to develop some custom local art to put on t-shirts, and then we're going to do profit sharing.
I will say they're not all local to you.
They're not all local to me, but they are.
I might know a lot of artists.
How about independent artists?
There you go.
They're independent artists that I'm going to work with directly to help them get their art out. And it's going to be whiskey related, but only tangentially Drink Pro related, because I want to make merchandise that you don't have to watch my channel to enjoy. If you watch it, you're going to enjoy it maybe more. But I feel like there's a lot of whiskey merch that is too narrowly targeted. And so I'm going to try to make some broader stuff. We've had to get the bank situation settled. Now that's been settled. So I'm going to open a Shopify account, which will allow me to set up a store and to do drop shipping to get the merch purchased and then sent out to whomever wants to buy it. So long story short, we are very close to having merchandise available for purchase online.
We have designs in the works.
Designs are in the works. A couple of them have been finalized, but it's coming very, very soon.
It was just that was actually my week's assignment, was that I needed to make sure that was the correct place for us to go with our company. So, and ultimately it came down to that just is the one that makes the most sense. Babe.
This is a great bottle.
It is a very great bottle. It has recipes on it.
This is the part I like the best. And I know you can't read this, but I'm going to read it to you in just a moment. But this is great. This is a great bottle of Bombay. So this is an explanation of what gin is.
On a tiny ass bottle. Like that.
The copy is fucking great.
That font size has to be
it's like 2. Yeah. The copy on this bottle is great. What is gin? Gin is a state of mind. But gin is a recipe. Gin is Bombay. There's only one world's finest. No two gins are the same because gin is a recipe. Certain English gins have the flavor distilled in. The flavor of gin makes the drink. The flavor of gin makes the drink. The flavor of a true English... Did somebody who doesn't speak English write this copy?
Probably.
The flavor of a true English gin is acquired in distilling from quote-unquote botanicals.
Wait, let me read it in a British accent because you only know Cockney, so maybe it sounds better.
A flavor in a true English gin is acquired in distilling from botanicals. In distilling... Hold on, I'll do it with a British... I can really only do the Monty Python lady. In distilling, as the vapor is boiled off, it rises through the racks and selected natural flavoring spices. These are coriander from Morocco, lemon peel from Spain, angelica root from Saxony, licorice from England, orris, which is iris flower from Italy, juniper berries from Germany, and almonds from Indochina. From all of these Bombay gins acquires that very slight, elusive flavor that makes Bombay a true, distinctive dry gin. The entire distilling process is further enhanced by a method of unhurried distillation, which ensures that there's only one world's finest.
Now let me do one sentence of it so people... Because that was... Oh, I can read the other side. Gin recipes.
Hello! What are the gin recipes?
3 round the world Bombay gin drinks. They're only one's world's finest. One of the secrets of a great martini is...
Hey, love, how many world's finest are there?
3.
Oh. The 3? And it said 1?
I don't know. One of the secrets of a great martini is that vermouth must be perfectly mated. Now I've gone Australian, and I didn't even know I could do Australian. Perfectly mated, yo.
You went a different place there too. All right, what am I gonna do? Oh boy, it's so small. The font on this is.
You don't have to read the whole bottle. We can just try it.
Amazing.
Wait, there's chatter. Please read everything.
Yeah.
No.
But it says Bombay Sapphire is all I use in my gin and tonics, and then Trevor said I think Yolanda would do another. Yeah, keep changing accents. Hold on, I can do a couple different accents. What should I? Let me think. What am I gonna?
Southern is your.
I mean, I got
creme de la creme.
my creme. Yeah, it's a creme de la creme.
His creme de la creme.
Let me tell you,
that Southern accent.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you how to make you Bombay martini. Here's how you mix a Bombay martini. You fill drink mixer to the top with ice cubes or large pieces of chipped ice. You use one part
chip ice.
Chipped ice.
What is chip ice?
Oh, it's chopped ice. You know, they didn't teach me how to read in school. This is all secondarily stuff I figured out later. So you use 1 part. This font's too small, guy. You use 1 part Bombay vermouth and 4 parts Bombay dry gin. You stir rapidly until the mixer is very cold to the touch. You pour it onto some chilled cocktail glasses. You twist freely, a cut lemon peel over the top, and serve immediately.
You're losing it a little bit.
Immediately.
You're losing it a little bit.
Bombay tonic.
Oh God, no, that's
fill
racist.
an entire what?
It sounds like you were trying to do
Did you say
Indian.
that was racist?
It sounded like you were trying to be Indian.
Fill 8 ounces of highball with ice cubes. Add 1/4 squeezed fresh lime. You know, the Indians do enjoy Bombay.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, that's from the imperial bastards who came and took our country. Let's drink some Bombay gin, shall we? Oh, please read like James Earl Jones. That's the very deep.
Yeah, you can do James Earl Jones.
The gimlet recipe. Fill a shaker with cracked ice. Add 1 part Rose's lime juice. 3 parts Bombay gin. Shake vigorously, strain, and pour into chilled silver goblet or chilled cocktail glass. Twist fresh cut lime peel over the top.
Have you done all your accents?
No, I've got so many accents. The world's James Earl Jones. That's what I gotta say to that, Nate.
Why haven't you done all your accents?
I got too many of them.
Mr. J.
Mr. J.
Does anyone know whose voice I'm doing? Because he obviously doesn't.
Oh, man. Ooh, it actually smells really good.
Mr. J.
I'm not. If my Indian accent is even quasi-racist, if I try to do Sam Jackson, it's going to get not good.
Come on, Mr. J.
I don't have a Sam Jackson.
That's not what I'm talking about.
What do you want me to do?
Guess who I'm trying to be?
I don't know. Some New York person?
No.
From like, who are you? I don't know. It's a
Harley Quinn.
Oh my God. It's not, it's annoying. It's not in a pleasant accent. Anyway.
I mean, Harley Quinn's a pretty obnoxious character if you've ever watched any Batman movie.
I freaking love the smell of this. This smells so good.
You didn't fill me up. Well, fill me up. I don't need to fill it up.
Pour it yourself.
What accent was that?
I don't know.
Pour it yourself.
Pour it yourself. Aye. Pour it yourself. You need to pour the glass yourself.
Angry Samuel.
We're not
I don't think you can do it in Angry Samuel Jackson.
No.
No.
We are going to do the Bombay gin.
He has a lot of accents.
This is
and a lot of impressions.
This is
Oh, that's super juniper-y.
Oh, I love it though. It smells good to me. I usually don't like the juniper, but this is hitting some speaking to me some kind of way.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's really nice.
That's fucking good. Is Bombay all like this?
I have no idea.
Did we just discover we like Bombay?
Do we need to go out and buy Bombay to try?
I think
Tell us in the chat.
Yeah, it sounds like, well, somebody said they only use Bombay.
Bombay Sapphire, that's not Bombay Sapphire.
Well, we'll have to look into the branding, but that's really good.
That is really good.
That's like
way better than any gin we have in our bar.
Yeah. Well, hell, learned something today.
Crap, do I like gin?
We're learning things, ladies and gentlemen. Who is the best impression he does?
Oh.
I don't know. I don't do a lot of good
Obama.
ones. No, my Obama's not good.
Fine, then you're Trump.
My Trump isn't good, but it's fun to do. Just because his speech pattern is so choppy.
Best impression. I don't know. He used to have a really good Clinton.
Yeah, my Bill Clinton used to be on point.
It's really bad now.
But there was a time when I spent like 25% of my speaking voice was being Bill Clinton. So, yeah.
What's the best? I feel like it's probably like a cartoon character.
I mean, I don't think I have any good accents anymore.
They asked about impressions.
Impressions.
I think your Obama's really good.
I gotta find it, because when you think when you're talking like Obama, you're thinking a lot about every word and pausing at different times.
That was pretty good. You just gotta come up with what to say.
You know, Obama doesn't know what he's saying until he says it, and that's why he spends a lot of time thinking in between words. That's good.
It is good, right?
And see, Trump is all hand motions.
Oh my
like,
God.
if you just motion a lot. We are drinking the best whiskey. We have all spirits from all around the world. These are some of the best whiskeys you've ever tried. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I have tons of friends who have sent me tons of sample bottles. You wouldn't believe the samples. I've got so many samples. It's unbelievable. I have the best samples in the world. Thank you guys so much. You are the heroes. Hand motions and then lots of like choppy sentences about how great you are. It's not bad. It's a good structure. It's effective. That's for sure. What is in this? Oh, this is
water.
This is the bubbly water I'm drinking. Oh my God. Anyway. Oh. I need to learn a Joe Biden.
What did those say?
It said Trump is on the money. Love it. I need to learn Joe Biden. Joe Biden, though, is just like...
He's boring.
He's gotten old and, like, decrepit. Yeah, making live streams great again. That's right, Michael. Yeah, Joe Biden 20 years ago would have been a fun impression. But Joe Biden today is just like, how do you do a dying old man? Like, that's the impression. And I don't really want to do that.
That's what you want to say right before the election.
Hey, it's 3 days. He'll be all right until... November
He's not
3rd.
a dying old man.
He seems to have aged a lot. I mean,
because he's up against Trump.
But that's what blows my mind is Trump's an old man too, and he hasn't. I think there's like an anxiety.
He's preserved himself with the amount of preservatives
That's
he's eaten.
Actually a really good point. All the McDonald's is just like
and KFC.
Maybe that's what I need to do. I start get on the Trump diet, and just drink Diet Coke and fucking McDonald's.
Yourself.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Biden has that stutter, and that's really difficult to mimic because
he's very good about hiding it now.
Yeah, well, yeah, usually. But as Trevor correctly points out, because the media is constantly around, he seems like he's forgetting what he's saying, or he'll get lost in sentences. And it's because he's had this stutter forever that he's worked. So you have to be able to mimic the stutter and then also the working on the stutter, which is a tricky thing to do.
It's time for another bucket. Because you didn't actually pull that. I was just reading it. But I do need water in case I want something from... Probably won't drink what you want, what you're getting, but... Okay, wow, sir.
What? You said you wanted water.
To rinse out my glass.
Oh. It's time to drink some more.
Taking a turn?
It's
a turn in what?
I don't know.
You can't look at the bucket.
Oh, sorry. I just can't help it.
Put your hand in. Mr. J, put your hand in.
Galliano. This is some old school freaking Galliano, too.
Did anyone know that I was being Harlequin before I had to tell Kyle because he had no idea? Anyone?
This is kind of fun, too, because like a bottle of Galliano sitting on the shelf looks like this.
But it's so small.
Yeah, this is a tiny one, and it's got the old labeling Liqueur Galliano.
I don't know who that is.
This is artificially colored, really?
Hang on.
I think
Trevor?
Harley Quinn.
Have you never seen Batman and the Joker?
This is more syrupy than I'm getting. Like the more I look at this, it's 70 proof, but it's super syrupy.
Harley Quinn is like the Joker's girlfriend.
Trevor, you legit just broke her heart. She's like, oh, Harley Quinn is the Joker's.
Did you know that I was Poison Ivy?
I didn't know you were Poison Ivy until you told me. I didn't know what Poison Ivy was except for a plant.
You're a bad nerd.
I'm not a good nerd. I spent too much time trying to perfect my Bill Clinton impression.
A long, long time ago. I don't know what that means.
This is when he last saw the movie.
Oh.
Let's bust open this Galliano here. Oh, these tack strips are just shredding.
We should have gotten a trash bag.
You know, that's probably true.
Oh, no, I know your best one. Your best one is your Jewish accent from Brooklyn or Queens.
My Jewish, I have to.
Your old man, Jewish man. That is your best one.
I'm trying to open. That's not
Did you know the weather was cold out?
I need a sweater. It's sweater weather. You got to find a thing to say in the sweater weather. If I think about sweater weather, I can't. Can you open this?
Yes, I can open this
It's
for
a
you.
difficult bottle.
I can open it for you.
It's been sealed for too long.
Grandpa, I can open this for you. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I can't open this for you. I'm going to go get pliers.
We're going to open this with pliers. You know, a long time ago, I used to be able to open bottles like this, but now I'm too frail. My ears are ringing. What's going on? Why are my ears ringing? Oh, man. I don't like that this is stuck shut. That really concerns me. That's not a good sign. This is kind of interesting too. Look, I don't know if you guys can see this. There are like really defined scratches on the bottom of this bottle.
I brought you options.
Oh goodness, thank you. I want the needle nose.
Okay, I'm going to put these back then.
Oh God. Oh no! No!
What?
Why does it smell like that?
What does it smell like, dear?
Terrible.
Terrible. Why does it smell terrible?
Okay, this is enough of the accents.
It doesn't smell that bad. It kind of smells like anise.
Well, it should. It's an anise liqueur.
Well, I think it smells like anise.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's goddamn. It's so syrupy. Why?
I want to try it. Hang on, I gotta finish my water though.
I mean, it doesn't smell terrible. Like when it opens up, it smelled
Just
bad.
a little. Thanks.
It smelled bad in the bottle, but like in the glass, it's not bad. But God, it's so syrupy. That really gives me pause. Oh,
Your accent.
like
sounds...
Edith Bunker.
Who is Edith Bunker?
You can't get mad at Trevor for not knowing
Who's
Harley Quinn if you don't know Edith Bunker. Edith Bunker is
And which accent? I've done like 7.
that the lady, the
Jewish one?
Yeah, or whatever it was.
From Queens?
Yeah.
The Queens accent? Or the Harley Quinn accent, because those are similar but not the same.
I'm trying to think if I know any other I mean, if I get in the right mood, I can do a kind of passable French accent.
I can sound like a little kid.
Oh God.
Hi, Mr. Fletcher.
Oh my God, you need to stop.
No.
I cannot deal with these anymore.
Creeps you out every time.
It's also really loud.
You know.
Goodness. I'm warming up to it. Google her.
I'm really bad at names. So is it somebody that I'm going to recognize?
Oh,
I haven't tried it yet.
It's good until the finish. It tastes like a cinnamon anise cake until the finish, and then it gets real weird.
Oh, I know who that is. I don't think I sounded like her though. I like it. It does kind of taste like it tastes like a fruitcake. Cinnamon anise cake.
Cinnamon anise cake. That's what he said.
Well,
yeah, kind of.
I don't think it tastes like that. I think it's good still.
I keep getting
a little water,
I keep getting these chemically finishes.
Oh, Archie Bunker.
Yeah.
I know who that is.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Wait, you gave me more?
Yeah.
I was expecting water.
I know, that's why I did it.
You're such an asshole.
Oh man. Do we have any more questions or concerns or grievances?
I mean, I can go back to, what's your favorite ice cream topping?
My favorite ice cream topping is like pulverized peanuts. Like peanuts that are so small it's almost a powder. Peanut powder.
So it's basically peanut butter just dehydrated.
Peanut powder. Trevor says caramel.
Don't you mean caramel? My favorite topping is boba.
On ice cream?
Yeah. You can get it at like the frozen yogurt places. Actually, no. Cheesecake or chocolate chip cookie dough. But I do love boba.
You're putting cheesecake on top of your ice cream?
Have you never gone to get frozen yogurt?
You are...
Have you never gone to get frozen yogurt?
I've gotten froyo.
Well, but cheesecake is at froyo. So is chocolate chip cookie dough pieces and boba.
I really hope at some point in 2021 I'm able to get my hands on the Stag Junior store pick. That
What does that
I'm
have to,
so
that is
happy
not to answer the
that
question.
that's coming up. I'm so happy that that's a thing. It's funny because when I was down in Buffalo Trace doing the pick of E.H. Taylor single barrel, we were talking to them and we were joking about doing Stag Junior picks, and they didn't laugh at our joke, and I assumed it was just because we weren't being that funny, but I think it was because we actually kind of hit the nail on the head. I don't know, just kind of fun speculation. I got that from talking with a couple folks. What's up?
What's your favorite sleeping position?
Face down, ass up. That's the way I fall asleep.
What's your guilty pleasure?
Trevor's the same. I hope that was not to the face down, ass up comment, Trevor. What's my favorite guilty pleasure?
Mm-hmm. Be really guilty.
I don't know. What's your guilty pleasure?
My cake every month.
Oh, yeah. You want to tell them all about it?
Every month, once a month, I go get
She gets chocolate cake.
It's a tuxedo cake from Kroger. It's a very specific tuxedo cake from Kroger.
It is, and if you get the wrong one, watch out.
And I split it out into as many pieces as I possibly can, and then eat it over like a week span.
We have a special name for it, which I won't repeat on the internet.
No, it really shouldn't be repeated.
Guilty pleasure. I think mine probably is Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh yeah, but you get that all the time.
But it's a guilty pleasure because like it's garbage food and I know it and I still get it.
But wouldn't that be every food you get?
Ha!
Ha! Like we ate out like 3 times in the span of 2 days.
It happens.
Well, all right. I guess I need more questions. In the summer, would you rather go to the beach?
Oh no! Fuck. What's your favorite sauce from B-Dubs? Probably.
Wait, can I guess?
Yep.
It's either jam and jalapeno or mango habanero.
Yep. Close second is Caribbean jerk. This is a real sketch labeled blackberry brandy. Look at the cloudiness. Look at that. That's just gross.
My favorite sauces are honey barbecue or Asian zing. All right, you can continue since you.
There's just no labeling on this, and it's really deeply concerning. It's the most
Christian Brothers.
Yeah, but it has no information on it.
Just
I don't think it has
blackberry brandy.
It doesn't even have proof on it.
No, it doesn't. It's literally nothing. I mean, it's from the 70s.
It does look like it's from the 70s. It's got very 70s
vibe to it.
That's
Or
a very
early
70s
80s.
label.
It could be 80s. Back when digital technology wasn't a thing.
Back when they were like, fuck it, you're getting drunk anyway.
Everyone laid out everything on like paper.
You put an alcohol statement on paper. Oh no.
It's because it's mixing with the water.
It's so syrupy. It's gross. Brandy is not that syrupy. It's not supposed to be.
Here you go.
God, it smells like legit rubbing alcohol. Like that legit smells like rubbing alcohol. Smell
It doesn't smell like rubbing alcohol.
You don't think that smells like rubbing? Oh.
Shall I go get the rubbing alcohol for you to side by side it?
Sure.
Okay, I will. Let's see how many times I can get up in one stream.
You can see that I'm not wearing anything underneath my outfit.
This is 70%.
Well, it's a little less harsh. It's just sweetened. It might be worse. It's like sweetened rubbing alcohol. It's bad. Bad, guys. Cold chill. Oh, I'm getting too old for this shit.
So earlier, before I had all the green in my makeup, I came down here and I said, it's so interesting that this makeup can go from creepy clown to like...
You have a very defined line on your lips.
Mm-hmm. Oh, from that. It's from the alcohol. The one in between my lips?
No. Yeah, it's very pointy.
Yes, I was supposed to look like a cartoon because she's a comic book character. Anyway, I came down here to show him my creepy clown because I didn't have any of the green. And she's kind of sexified. She's a sexy character. And he goes, no, but you look like a chola. You're just missing the beauty mark. And it's because he can't see that I look like a creepy ass clown. It all looks brown to him.
Lean like a cholo, side to side. Right, side to side. Just lean like a cholo. Don't sing the copyrighted music. Okay, let's drink this.
Obviously, we can entertain just each other.
Let's
constantly.
drink this nightmare juice and fucking get on with it. Oh God, it smells like perfume and rubbing alcohol. Fucking A. Oh. Oh God.
You okay?
Oh, gonna throw up.
No, you're not.
Oh.
Deep breaths.
Oh.
Gross. Take a drink of your ocean or your bubbles.
Oh. You're not the Little Mermaid?
I am not the Little Mermaid.
Oh, that's oh.
Who asked it? I am Poison Ivy from the Batman and Batman comic books.
Oh my God. I really wanted to. Oh.
Nope, not Ariel. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't it make my collection complete?
Ha.
Little Mermaid.
Under the sea.
Under the sea. No place better than where it's wetter. Under the sea.
You sound like you're doing a bad French accent. Under the sea.
Under the sea.
We are going under the sea.
I mean, to be fair, the lobster is kind of just like a
where
bad
it is
Frenchman.
wetter. It is
There
never
are
better
comments.
than where it is wetter under the sea.
Pull another.
Wants me to pull another. Oh God. This is the worst fucking idea ever. That's the one I want right there. Hey, I got a good one. This is rare J&B.
Buddha's fired.
Rare J&B. We've got some.
Kyle, I agree. If you didn't know I was Poison Ivy, there's something wrong with you.
86 proof rare blended Scotch whiskey. Justerini and Brooks Limited. By warrant of appointment to the Prince of Wales from 1921 to 1936, and to their late majesties King George III, King George IV, King William the Ivy, Queen Victoria.
Oh, wait. Let me see that bottle. Wait, where are you reading that? Sorry. Oh, I see it. Oh, shit. This is really old.
Yeah, it's real fucking old. Patreon.com/thedrinkpro. Tomorrow I'm uploading my full review of Stag Junior Batch 1. If you watched last week's live stream, I drank all 14 Stags back to back and made a fool of myself, which is destined to happen when you drink 14 ounces of Stag Junior. But to get actual review notes, I'm going to go through one at a time, 1 through 14, on all the Stag Junior batches and give review notes and the score. Patreon.com/thedrinkpro. And that's available to every level. $3 is the lowest, I believe.
You missed the most important part.
What's that?
By appointment.
That's what I just said that.
To Her Majesty the Queen.
Didn't I just say that shit?
No. You said by warrants of appointment to the Prince of Wales. It's at the top. Question for Kyle Roberts. Did you at least know I was trying to be Harley Quinn earlier? If not, I'll work on it.
Wine merchants. 86 proof. I don't remember if I mentioned that.
What is that?
J&B.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to him.
Blended Scotch.
But when you live with someone, you only listen to like 25% of things they say.
What'd you say? I wasn't listening.
You see? Point improvement.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
May I have a glass of water, please?
That's not good. I was excited about it, and I smelled it and went, oh no.
Thank you, kind sir.
You're welcome, Mom. Oh, God. Smell that. That
Just says LOL.
Yeah, it's not good.
It smells like a musty attic.
That's a very accurate description of what this smells like. A musty attic.
with like a jock strap.
It's definitely soured.
You're still gonna try it though, right?
I mean, the more I keep smelling it, the more it's growing on me.
Gross.
I mean, it's giving me like super like Campbelltown vibes. Like it's giving me that weird.
What is Campbelltown?
Campbelltown is one of the regions of Scotland, and they make some really iodine-y, medicinal, briny.
How do
whiskeys.
you know that? And I don't know that. I've been to Scotland.
Because I'm the drink pro. What was the question? Good question, Kyle. I don't know what the question was.
Oh, Kyle, I asked if you knew that I was trying to be Harley Quinn earlier. I don't know if there was a question to this Kyle. I don't know if I asked a question to Judge Kyle, who is no longer judge, but
close enough.
It's better than Teacher Kyle. Or it's easier. What? I'm confused. I'm drunk. Leave me alone. What does that say?
That's right. I drink and I know things. All right, let's go ahead and go ahead and taste this attic. Oh.
Here's your bowl.
If you like peaty stuff, specifically that iodine-y peatiness, this is pretty good. It's pretty medicinal. It's pretty it's got a little bit of smokiness, but it's much more medicinal than smoky.
Is it musty?
Mm-hmm. It's citrusy and musty.
That is. You're like the least attractive person in the world right now.
Let me button this a little better. Yeah.
Gross.
I mean, it's not bad. It's not like a go-to for me. I wouldn't pick this off of a shelf, but it's a very distinct profile, and it's pretty. It's decent. Yeah. Cover up. It's for my only.
You're being indecent.
It's for my OnlyFans account. Boop.
Draw from the bucket.
I'm still working on this, lady.
I can't believe you like it. It smells really gross. Harley Quinn. No, earlier with the accent. Yes, thank you. I am an amazing poison ivy, not an Ariel. But poison ivy is very sultry sounding. She's very
Yes.
Hey boys.
Hey there. I am poison ivy.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm going to have to poison you with my lipstick. I'm completely immune to poison.
Yeah. Could you stop, please? What am I? Are you talking to me, Kyle?
Yes,
or
I think so.
this right here? Rare J&B by order of the Queen. Blended.
By order of the Queen.
Order of the Queen.
Order of the Queen.
Order of the Queen. Oi, it's order of the Queen.
Oi!
Oi,
Back off!
bugger off.
Bugger off, you log! You said you like it? It smelled like a musty addict. Stuff that is torturing him.
This one wasn't torture, but there have been some real torturous ones this year.
But you didn't even.
Oh, it's got to go down the right pipe. Otherwise, it's legit torture.
Maybe he means like from a psychology standpoint. Maybe that's a question. What tortures you, Drink Pro? What tortures you, Drink Pro?
That voice is weird.
If you've ever watched anything with Poison Ivy, that's how she talks.
I've not watched anything with Poison Ivy.
Except the one with Uma Thurman. She kind of just talks like Uma Thurman. But
I'm Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman trying to be sexy, which is just like...
Today I'm going to be Poison Ivy. Oh, I can do Harry Carey. That's an accent I can do pretty well. He's going around the bases. He's going to hit a home run, and the Cubs are going to win the game. It's unbelievable. I haven't seen anything like this in 35 years of broadcasting.
Well, that was
Although that's more of a Will Ferrell doing Harry Carey, which isn't really how Harry Carey sounds, but it's a fun accent to do. Hey, we should draw another bottle from the bucket.
Okay. Here you go.
I'm going to dig. I want to dig. I want low. All right. Uh-oh. Well, we already did this one.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
The first one was pear.
Damn it.
The first one was pear, and this one is peach. There are 3 of them. Just FYI. One is pear, one is apple, and the other one's peach. And you grabbed the peach. You got the peach.
Give me short arms.
Sorry, I'm small.
How tall are you?
5'3".
I'm 6'2" or 6'3", depending on who you ask.
You're 6'3".
Let's shake it up, because why not? Oh, I shouldn't have did that.
Our entire kitchen, I need it's just bubbles.
Looks carbonated now.
Our entire kitchen, I need a ladder for.
We should buy a soda stream.
No, we shouldn't.
Make carbonated whiskey.
Do you guys know time change? Yes, we do.
We did, yep. Extra hour of drinking.
There was a whole debate earlier in the stream.
Why? Just why?
Why what?
Why this?
I don't know. It was my idea. You just agreed to it.
God damn it. Fucking gross.
It's not my fault you agreed to it, sir.
Going in full walrus for this one.
Full walrus. Oh, even the flippers.
Full walrus. Gotta not get my tusks in the glass.
Means they can go live for an extra hour. Yeah, we can, Trevor. Oh, God. You can't see you doing that.
Smells terrible. What?
You can't see you when you go nose deep into the glass. It's just all walrus.
That's the point.
But people come for you, not the walrus.
I am the walrus. Goo 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 choo.
Well, but for half of the stream, people didn't even know if you were a piece of poop or if you were a walrus. My plant will kill you. After all,
very walrusy sounds.
I've genetically altered all
Google
of my
walrus.
plants.
Google walrus sounds and listen to them. They sound horrifying.
Did you do that? Did you do that?
Yeah, I've done it. They sound crazy. Shit like that.
All of my plants can fight off extinction.
After all these fucking mini bottles, I should be able to fight off extinction.
No.
Oh, why?
I remembered which accent is your best. It's the like old-timey advertiser from like the railway that I don't know
From
the name.
the railway?
What's the one that's like it's not a distinct accent?
The
but
transcontinental?
yes.
Transatlantic.
Yeah, that
Transatlantic.
one. Your transatlantic is the best, not the Jewish man. Or Obama. This is your best one.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to have to take a minute to find it because it's very specific.
Cuckoo choo. Thank you. Somebody else finally said it. I've been saying that for a minute, and I'm glad somebody else finally recognized I am the walrus. Cuckoo choo. Okay. This is just, it just smells like fucking syrupy cleaner. It's not. Oh, the aftertaste. No, it tastes like plastic.
Well, I mean, it has been in a plastic bottle for X amount of years.
Oh, it's still going. No.
Gross. You're gargling whiskey now.
Oh.
What did it say before cuckoo?
It means they go alive for an extra hour.
Oh.
Guys, I can't recommend that. It's gonna be a hard pass on the 30 to 50-year-old bottom shelf schnapps. Oh.
Bucket, 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 bucket. We still have a long way to go, folks.
Oh my God. I can't drink all of those.
Bucket, 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 bucket. You're like halfway there. And you're not drinking most of them. And yes, we will probably be ordering food after this because otherwise he'll get sick.
Stop being a bitch and go for it. Hey, fuck you, buddy.
Who is that?
Joe.
Yeah, Joe. Is that Joe Compton?
God damn it!
It's the apple one! There's more comments.
These are so bad. Why are these so bad?
What does that say? Dominoes for the win?
Dominoes for the win.
Oh, I don't really like Dominoes.
I like Dominoes. Dominoes makes their Brooklyn style is some next level
What is
shit.
a Brooklyn style pizza?
You know, like New York pizza, like thin and floppy, and you fold it. Domino's does
why
that.
Is it Brooklyn and not New York?
I don't fucking know.
Or Sicilian, because that's a Sicilian pizza.
Listen, lady, I don't know why.
I'm sorry, I've been to Italy. I just have questions.
Brag much? I've been to Italy. Look at me. I'm a poison ivy. Oh no. What the fuck? What's
Here,
that color?
Well, it's brown. Here, pour it so that they can see it. It's thick. It's thick with 2 C's. But it's still, I mean, look at those legs.
Andrew says, get to drinking. Joe asks Kyle, you know what's going on. Brooklyn style or nothing.
Yolanda
It's a deceptive temptress. You're not wrong.
I mean, that's certainly better than what was happening last stream.
Look at that color. Uh-oh.
Wait, why am I deceptive?
Uh-oh.
I mean, I'm not going to deny the temptress part.
That fucking color.
It's just brown.
Not the color that...
It's a reddish brown.
It's not the color of peach tree. Is that what I'm drinking?
No, you're drinking apple orchard.
Apple barrel.
Oh, my mistake.
Oh, they've added caramel color.
That about
made me puke.
Well, he hasn't even tried it yet.
I can smell it from here. The glass is that far down, and I can smell it from here.
Silver what?
What?
Silver bullet?
What?
The username.
That's Joe.
Joe, why am I deceptive temptress? Why am I deceptive? Which Joe?
They said at the top, it's I think it's actually Joe and Megan and Miranda and Chris. I think they're all part of that one.
Why am I deceptive?
Oh, God. Smell that.
I smell honey.
You smell honey?
And apples. And like mac and cheese.
It does have a mac and cheese. It smells like a box. That's what it is. If you get mac and cheese out of a box, this smells like you got fucking apple schnapps mac and cheese and you hated yourself, so you boiled it. It's so thick.
We are literally having fun at your expense every day of my life.
Mm-mm.
Here you go.
That has turned. Oh.
I have fun at his expense constantly.
That has turned.
Here.
I don't know what is going on with that.
Pour it into the bowl.
As soon as I put that in my mouth, I immediately just couldn't. Oh.
Do I need to go refill the water?
Can you get me a different glass?
Yeah.
Oh.
You got to entertain the people, though.
Oh, man. I mean, I know you are. Michael's not wrong. That's why I did this stream. I knew people would have fun at my expense. That's part of it. That's part of being an entertainer, which is what I'm trying to be, I guess. Oh, my stomach is rumbling. Well, I'm going to pull another here soon, Andrew. But you're going to have to wait a minute because Yolanda's getting water in a new glass. Okay. This bucket in front of me is actually pretty gross. We may have to empty that too. Usually I've got lots of things to say on the live stream, but we're deep into a whole lot of different spirits, and it's kind of a shit show.
Tell people where you got the spirits again.
Yeah, big shout out to John Warner for providing me with these wonderful and terrible spirits. He also helped me out with my Old Forester birthday bourbon video. I've got some really cool stuff coming in the near future, guys. I'm going to be doing a review of Michter's 20. It's an exciting one. I've got...
on your TikTok.
Yeah, I do TikToks now. Underscore The Drink Pro. I'm The Drink Pro everywhere else without the underscore. TikTok, some jackass was... took the name before I could. Loose the shirt. Trying to think what else is going on. I mean, the samples that are coming to people are going to be great. That's going to be a fun time. And the merch too. Like I'm looking forward to making some really cool. Yeah, I know, Michael. I'm going to have a mess of a hangover. I'm really looking forward to the merch too, because I love working with local artists. That's just a fun thing to do. Thanks, Buddhas. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this mess of a live stream. I'm hoping to work with Mash and Drum in the future. If you guys watch many other YouTube whiskey channels,
I brought you a selection.
Oh boy, we'll go with this one.
Well, let's just leave these here.
All right, let's pick another bottle. Andrew is very insistent. This is the one. Oh, what the fuck?
Where's the rest of them?
What is this? It's Canadian whiskey bottled for American Airlines.
But it's like half evaporated.
Not a good fill line. But it's bottled for American Airlines. $80 proof, 1/10 of a pint. Canadian Lord Calvert. A blend of choice mature whiskeys. Look how fucked up this. I don't know what is going on with this tack strip, but it is fucked. Smells like whiskey. Oh. There's a lot of particulate in this. Kyle is drinking the Glen Scotia 2019 Campbelltown Malt Festival. That sounds a lot better than what I'm drinking right now, Kyle. I think I'm going to get a coffee filter because I don't know what this sediment is. I'm not super comfortable with it. But I'm going to wait for Yolanda to come back because I'm going to keep you guys entertained. Oh, no! That smells exactly like artificial bait. If you've ever gone fishing and you've used artificial like worms, like those plastic worms, they smell like this. They smell exactly like this. That is weird and gross and crazy. It smells literally exactly like artificial rubber worms or plastic worms for catching bass. I am going to filter out whatever's in this. I'm not going to pretend that's not there. So I'll need a minute on that, but we've still got more in here than I would like there to be. It's kind of funny. We bought maybe 6 or 7 samples just to sort of fill out the edges from the ones that we had to remove that are new samples, new 50 milliliter bottles. And we haven't hit a single one of those. It's what you get when you draw randomly, I suppose. But I mean, I think this was a fun idea. I'm glad I'm doing it, even though it's really fucking gross on some of these. It's just cool to try some things that are old and unusual. And I discovered some things I didn't expect. Like that Galliano is solid. I liked that Galliano. Did not expect to. And I expected to like the JMB more than I did. It's okay, but that's the beauty of this kind of stuff is, you go exploring. And, I forgot about the Bombay. Holy shit, Bombay. If Bombay gin normally tastes like that, I might be a gin guy. I might start making G&Ts in the summer. It's a fun time. Yeah, things are going good. I'm going to throw this question out to the chat while I'm waiting for a minute here. Let me know what your favorite bottle is that you own right now. What's your favorite thing that you own? I think for me personally, I'm torn about the question because my favorite pour that I currently have on the shelf is I think it's going to be different than the most expensive or the rarest because I really liked the old Rip Van Winkle. I really liked the George T. Stagg. The George T. Stagg might be my favorite pour on the shelf, though. The 2019 George T. Stagg just really hit all the right notes for me. Yeah, I'm curious what you guys think your favorites are. I'm going to make a quick run off. I mean, usually I try to keep something happening, but I don't know what Yolanda's doing in there. So I'm going to grab a coffee filter real quick. Don't go anywhere. Give me 10 seconds, and we'll drink this nastiness. I am back. That wasn't so bad. Let's go ahead and just pour anew out of this bottle.
What are you doing?
There's some kind of weird sediment in this that I do not want to drink.
Fun. Which one is this?
This is the half-full Canadian Lord Calvert.
Ah, so we're still on that one.
Yeah.
I tried to fix my contacts to no avail.
Well, that's too bad. It smells, I was selling them, like worms that you use to fish with.
Ew.
Yeah.
So this is not going to go well.
It smells like those worms, like plastic.
Oh, the plastic
man.
ones. Can you scooch just a little bit? Thank you. It's not even like real worms.
No. Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit. That's a good choice. I got a lot of good ones in here. Midwinter Night's Dram Act 8. I was curious about that. People were, Act 8, I believe, is now all their own distillate at High West. And so people were kind of like, oh, the new Midwinter isn't as good as the old stuff, which I'm sure it's not, but I wondered how good it was. Sounds like Michael really enjoys it. Kyle said all of them. Trevor said Wild Turkey 17 bottled and bond. But the new Parker's Heritage 10-year heavy char is really, really good. Somebody else in the chat I know loves the Parker's heavy char. But yeah, Buddha said Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit. Solid pour. All right, we've filtered out the nonsense. Oh, God, smell that. Does that not smell like artificial bait?
It does smell like rubber worms.
Yeah. It smells like rubber worms. So,
someone said I do.
Here goes nothing.
Was this in a plastic bottle?
Mm-mm. So, the only reason I'm not going to drink that is because I legitimately don't know if it's safe. It's not actually that bad. It's not as bad as some of these other ones because it just kind of tastes like rubber worms. It tastes like I'm eating rubber worms.
Yeah, but those aren't edible.
Right. And I have no idea why this tastes this way. So I'm going to go ahead and not make myself physically
you should
ill.
get a different glass. That's why I brought you 3.
Well, these have both been contaminated.
Oh. With bad ones?
With that same one, because I used everyone to filter.
Oh.
All right.
Well, then you're down to 1 glass, and I'm no longer getting up the rest of this stream. Wait, they gotta see what you're grabbing. Don't look at the screen. Just grab.
Hey, Old Bushmills. It's got a really low fill line, but Old Bushmills Irish whiskey. My mouth is real weird after that Lord Calvert.
Do you want like a piece of bread or
I don't know.
maybe some water? Water would be good.
It's real chalky. Yeah, there is still quite a bit in that bucket, Kyle. I'm not making it through
This is what's left.
I'm not making it through the whole bucket tonight. I'll tell you right now.
There's not that many left. I think you could, especially since you're not drinking most of them.
I'm not going to do it.
There's 13 left. 13 on Halloween on full moon. You have to do it.
No. Let's go ahead and try this Old Bushmills.
Guys, I'm trying.
This is Irish whiskey. 1 1/3 fluid imperial.
Kyle
fluid
Roberts
ounces.
says you have to.
Well, Kyle Roberts can't dictate how I live.
No, but he's a viewer.
He is a viewer.
Who else thinks he has to?
I don't have to. If I drink all those, I'm going to be really sick. Legitimately
You're not
sick.
drinking most of these. Do you know how much is in here?
Oops. Don't spill it.
Oh, stop touching things.
Nate said drink them all.
See, everyone wants you to. Need.
I think you need it. All right, let's try this. I mean, I'll tell you, this Old Bushmills, if the fill line had been higher, I would have been more excited about it, but it just kind of smells like, yeah, John says so. I mean, it smells kind of just meh. You owe us, your dedicated fans.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
If you guys stick around, I'm sure we can keep going now.
If I get 2 more patrons, I'll drink everything. If 2 of you fuckers sign up for my Patreon account right now, I'll drink everything in that bucket. Otherwise, I'll stop when I'm ready.
12 patrons? There's only 13 people on the stream. That's not even possible.
I know for a fact a lot of the people on the stream are not patrons. And it's a $3 a month commitment. It's less than a cup of coffee.
What does the last one say?
Okay, no more free samples.
Oh, they cut off your feed.
Let's go ahead and taste this old Bushmill. Mmm. That is not good. There's something wrong with that. Oh.
See? Aren't you glad I bought the napkins?
Oh. It's like burning my tongue.
Someone sent hearts. And then what? Sorry, I can't read any of these because my contacts are fucked up. Okay, no more for samples. Heart emoji. I'll double my
amount. Drink them all. Who is world-class sustenance? Can I see who that is? Is that a thing?
Probably not. You just have to rely on them to tell you. Because that's their like public ID.
Oh, it's Sam. All right, Sam, you're on, my friend. Where's my phone? Do it now and I'll drink them all. That's fine. Sam said he'll go to 25. Sam, if you do that now, I got my phone, so I'll know if you do it. I'll get the notification. When I see that notification, all of them are getting drank. Sam's taking a bullet for some of you people out there.
Nate!
Yeah.
What does that say?
He said, you going to join me at 25? That's what he said, Michael. I want to see him do it, and then we're drinking all these.
I mean, Michael, you could up your thing too, right?
I mean,
I don't know where these people are in any of the Patreon stuff, so. He's waiting. He's waiting for you.
I'm waiting for it. When I see that notification, there it is. Oh, he said, yeah. Oh, I got a different notification.
It doesn't. Well, let's do another bottle while we're waiting on Sam.
All right, we can do another bottle while we're waiting on Sam. Oh God, these are awful, guys. These are fucking terrible.
See, don't I come up with good content for the Drink Pro? The dropping like flies. You gotta move on.
That's fine.
We went from 16 to 11 in like 20 minutes.
It's getting late. 5 minutes. That's fine. I'm not in a big hurry.
Should I choose the next one? I'm asking them, not you.
Should she choose the next one?
This one has to be the last one.
Kyle says yes.
Oh man, that would be mean. No.
Gonna have to drink it anyway once Sam gets it done. I'm a pretty cheap whore.
Here you go.
All right. Oh. Creme de bananas.
What does that say?
Drink the fucking worm already.
Dude, we gotta save the best for last. I almost chose it, but I think we need to save, especially if Sam comes through on that. We gotta save the worm for last.
All right.
Oh no.
Yeah, bowls. Now
Bowls is good.
Yolanda and I actually did a tour of the Bowls distillery.
Should I go get your fancy bowls?
No.
Okay.
Where was it? Where is that?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. John wants to see the entire worm. Oh, it's so thick. These are all fucking ridiculous.
Hey, at least I didn't hand you the purple one.
Oh, wow. It actually smells really cool. Smell that.
I don't like bananas,
That's crazy.
It smells like straight up fermented bananas.
That's crazy.
I mean, at least I didn't choose Parfait Amour from Bowls.
I'm going to have to drink that fucking one too at some point, so.
What is it?
Yep, says you have to drink the entire worm bottle. Fuck off. I'm doing what I want, guys.
If he gets 2 more patrons, he'll eat the worm.
Don't set rules like that.
Well, I'll try to coax him to eat the worm.
Well, I'll tell you what right now, Kyle. If I do eat that worm, I am not chewing on it. It's not fucking happening. 0% chance I'm chewing on it.
What if you get 10 patrons?
I would need $100. If you guys can give me $100 more now, a month, then I will eat it. I will chew it. But it's not happening. So.
To what? What is it? I can't read the chat, sir. Too
late.
Come on.
If it was just a worm in a normal mezcal, a modern mezcal, I would feel a little bit differently. But
we have no idea how old this.
We have no idea how old this worm is. We have no idea how old this mezcal is.
Imported exclusively by Barton Imports, New York, New York. Product of Mexico.
And the whole reason that people used to put the worms in cheap tequila and cheap mezcal was a demonstration of proof. It showed that the worm would die, and so it was high proof, and it would be preserved. So if you look at the bottle and the worm is preserved, then you know it's still good.
It says with agave worm.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, is this is not actually a worm, obviously. It's a larva. There are 2 different larvas that go into these kinds of spirits. And both of them are the larva of bugs or insects that eat agave, hence the mezcal and tequila. Now, like I said, the point of these worms is to show that the spirit is still good. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but the head of the worm is black. And not the head, like the face.
It is the face.
No, there's also this big black spot next to the neck. So if I take them at face value, then the worm is showing me that the spirit is not good. So why would I do that?
I mean, the butt might still be good.
Well, I thought about just cutting the head off.
What is all the cheddar?
They're just shitty because I haven't eaten the worm yet.
You got to stay to the end.
I mean, that's not bad. That
what
banana
was that
stuff.
Again? Oh, the bananas. Creme de bananas.
Ooh, it's creamy. Yeah, the creme really shows up. I mean, this isn't bad. It really isn't. It's not good. But it's not bad.
It's not spitball worthy.
No, it's not spit out bad. I'm not going to keep drinking it.
Did Sam come through yet?
But I don't know. I'm starting to feel pretty sick.
Would you like a piece of bread?
Yeah, I guess.
You've almost eaten all your bread. Here.
At least one of you fuckers isn't all talk. Thank you, Sam. Much appreciated. We're gonna drink them all.
Yay!
All right.
Do you guys have any more questions, or should he just keep drawing?
They're done. They want to see this thing finished, so we're gonna make it fucking happen.
Okay.
We're gonna go rapid fire on this.
Oh no. Oh, but my favorite one is rapid fire. That's sad.
All right.
You don't get to pick an order. You just get to do it. I'll just hand them to you.
How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
13.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 left.
Oh.
And we're gonna start
With Everclear. No. Yeah. That was my addition to the bucket.
I'm adding this one now because it will kill everything.
You probably should have had more in there then, since you left a lot of water in the glass. So sexy. So attractive.
All right. Now this smells proper like rubbing alcohol.
Well, it should.
Let's get at it. Woo!
This one next.
Woo! Yep. Tastes like I just drank rubbing alcohol. Ooh, and feels like it too. Oh. Oh. Oh, in the chest. Oh, in the chest. Okay. Another one of these fucking Christian brothers with no information. Apricot brandy. Ugh. These are actually.
There were only 2 Christian brothers.
These are actually 48.
The blackberry
48 proof.
and that one. The other 3 were a different distillery.
Yeah, a lot of weird bullshit fruit brandy in here.
Well, there's a reason he didn't keep it.
Oh, whoa. Very oily. All right, let's do it. Ooh, it smells terrible. It smells like, smell that.
Ew. I don't even know what that smells like. But nothing good. You know what? It smells, you shouldn't drink that. It smells like nail polish remover. It smells like acetone.
Yeah.
You shouldn't drink that.
There's a lot of these I shouldn't drink.
But that one, you shouldn't drink. If it smells like acetone, that's straight up poison. That's not ethanol. It smells like nail polish remover. I'm not letting him drink that. I am sorry, everyone, but I'm not letting him drink that.
You should smell all these then, because there have been 3 or 4 that smelled like that already.
Well, good.
Good.
I'm joking. It was a sarcastic good. What are they saying? Keep drinking. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, no, I'm not letting him drink
That
acetone.
glass is fucked.
You are going to have to go get another one then. Because you fucked them all up.
There's some old Kesslers, smooth as silk.
It's like half evaporated too.
Half evaporated. American blended whiskey. Kessler's, this 80 proof. Wow. It's 72.5% grain neutral spirit.
Oh, I guess this one hasn't.
Which is funny to me because it's a blended whiskey, but it means it's almost entirely grain neutral spirits. Yeah, I'm feeling really sick.
There's more bread. I can't drive us anywhere to go get us food. Just talk about
I don't know, baby. It just tastes bad. It's like bad, cheap whiskey.
This is the next one. I can't read.
Wait, is this the cream liqueur?
I don't know. I just picked one. I'm trying to do good, bad, but obviously I failed at the last good one.
I have no idea what this is. Liqueur Nocello. I mean, whoa, I know what that is. That's like an almond liqueur.
Really? Let me smell.
Whoa.
Oh my God, that smells delicious. I want some in my tiny glass, please. I don't think they'll be happy that you just gave me like all of them.
Well, I'm going to put more in my glass.
I have a micro glass because I'm so... Cheers. It smells like a cookie. It tastes like a cookie.
That one's fine.
I'm so happy with that. I do need some water to clean that out. But that tastes like a sugar cookie.
It's like an almond cookie. It really does. Like a.
It's so good.
Like a biscotti or something.
Yeah. Oh, a biscotti. That's exactly it. It tastes like a biscotti.
That one ain't bad. Kind of weird, but not bad.
I liked that one a lot.
Is this one of the new ones?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know exactly what you bought, but
36-month-old Canadian Mist.
I think that you bought that one last week, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, then, yeah, that's a new one. I don't know exactly everything.
Canadian Mist. Canadian Mist. Oh, and that's a new one. That's one
you
of the
bought
worst.
that last week, like less than a week ago.
That's one of the worst ones I've tried.
6 days ago. We bought 3 because I drank one of them already. 6 days ago, he bought 3 to add to the bucket that were new. What's the chitter chatter? Stupid contacts.
What are you drinking tonight now? What are you drinking right now?
Me or him? Because I'm drinking the same thing I was drinking earlier. Oh, Canadian Mist. He's drinking Jefferson's Ocean. Am I right? I missed something in there.
I mean, this is Jefferson's Ocean. I got this over the side.
I got the name right.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of myself.
You did indeed. All right.
So he hates Canadian Mist. Regular.
That's real fucking bad.
Regular out of the.
Maybe it's just like after that biscotti.
The biscotti was delicious. What is that?
Who's at this point he knew he effed up. Yeah. No.
He's known he's effed up a while ago. Do you guys have any questions for both of us or us in general? Because that hasn't been a question for regular, all the viewers. That's just been a question for Patreon people.
What happened?
Oh, shoot. I'm failing at my job. I don't have a backup. Here you go.
The fill level on this shit is garbage. This is, I don't even know how to say that.
Yeah, isn't it like Russian or?
It's Danish. This is Danish 100% grain neutral spirit. Akvavit. Let's try it. I mean, it's grain neutral spirit. It should just smell and taste like water, right?
You would think, but.
Ooh.
Oh no.
That's kind of nice. Smell that.
Oh, it kind of smells. Okay, so you know, like deodorants and like perfumes that are smelled like rainforest.
Yeah,
that's kind of what it smells like.
It really does.
It's not like a real rainforest, which smells kind of like muggy and terracotta-y, but it smells like a perfume that would be labeled as.
You want to try it? That's kind of unique.
What is this again?
The weird grain neutral spirit from the Danish importer.
It tastes like licorice.
Kind of, yeah.
It's not my favorite because I'm not a big licorice fan, but that's definitely what it tastes like. Is like a dusty licorice.
Definitely has licorice vibes. All right, we're getting near the end, ladies and gentlemen.
After this one, he has 5 left, so we're at the last 6.
Oh, this fucking one! Look at this bottle. This thing has seen some shit.
But it also looks fancy because it has a wax mold on it.
Yeah.
What kind of airline are you on where like these airline bottles come with wax seals?
Distilled and bottled in Scotland under British government supervision.
By order of the Queen!
It was bought at an ABC store too.
For 60 cents. 69 cents.
Nope, 60.
Oh, I was right the first time. Gosh darn it.
All right. Man, it's on there good. Not that I'm complaining about that. I'm pretty happy about that.
Nothing has changed in the comments?
Nope, no comments thus far.
Okay. Sorry, you guys, I can't read them. I tried to fix the wonky contact. It's not fixed. I don't know what's gone wrong with my site.
Oh man, I literally just pulled through it.
It smells like moldy corn. Or like a brick. It kind of smells like a brick. Oh, we're getting more glasses.
It's very definitely peaty, but it's also got a real like sharp unpleasantness to it. Oh man. We're moving right along, guys. This is the Irish.
Oh, sorry. I was destined to fail with that, the way they were stacked.
This is the Irish Mist liqueur. I have no idea what that even means. This is.
Doesn't it say it's like some sort of?
It says the Irish Mist Liqueur Company Limited. Irish Mist, Ireland's legendary liqueur. 35% alcohol. What? 35% volume, 61.2% proof. What the fuck does that mean? That's not how math works.
What? Let me see.
1.7 fluid ounces. Doesn't smell bad. It just kind of smells. If you guys have ever had,
well, but that math works out. Proof and volume are not the same.
But it doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, if you guys have ever had Drambury,
or I'm sorry, they're not 50%.
I'm trying to talk. You keep interrupting me, baby.
That just happens.
This is if you've ever had Drambury, which is like a Scotch-based liqueur. This is sort of like an Irish whiskey version of that, which is kind of fun. Let's taste it. Ooh, I like that.
It smells like raisins.
Taste that. No.
It smells like raisins.
Taste that. That's actually good.
It smells like raisins. It's all raisin. It's like a cinnamon raisin bagel. I'm sorry, bagel. It tastes like a cinnamon raisin bagel.
Why are you saying bagel?
I don't know. That's what Canadians say.
Is it?
Yeah, they say bagel. Like Wisconsin and like northern Minnesota, they say bagel. Oh, damn, we're down to 8. It's too late for these people.
Oh, that smells good. Oh, the color of this. Though.
It's purple and it's parfait amour.
No. The fucking color of it.
It's bright purple.
Oh my god. It smells really good, but what's the proof point on this?
I have no idea. It's another bowl.
29%. Okay. Hi,
Squirt. You awake?
Meh. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, it tastes like bubble gum.
Never mind.
You ever had Joe Bazooka Joe? This tastes like Bazooka Joe.
Yeah, I don't like bubblegum flavored
This is
things.
really good.
Why on earth is something called parfait amour, as in parfait of love? Why does it taste like bubblegum?
Yeah, I don't know why it tastes like bubble gum.
Why does it taste like bubblegum?
I don't know why it tastes like bubble gum.
You need to drink more of this than you have been.
Mm-hmm. Your eyes are not even open anymore.
That's not true. It's the lashes. The lashes make it look like I'm.
Uh-huh. All right, what's up next? We're drinking some fucking weird. Oh, this is fun.
No, it's the one that I've wanted to try the entire stream.
Suntory vodka. Suntory makes whiskey that we know about. This is their
Fill
vodka.
me up, Buttercup. That's not full.
Well, if it's good, you can have more of it.
Ooh.
Oh, it's floral.
That smells so good. Oh my god, am I gonna have to start trying to find Suntory vodka? That's gonna be so expensive. It's already hard enough to find Dripping Springs because it's a local Texas brand.
Oh fuck.
I haven't tried it yet. Is it amazing?
That's what vodka should be. Wow.
That is what vodka tastes. And it does
really
taste like Dripping
good.
Springs.
It's more neutral than Dripping Springs.
Yeah, and Dripping Springs is more citrus forward, but it's smooth like Dripping Springs.
Right. It's like oh wow.
Also, if anyone is kind enough to send me Dripping Springs, please do so because it is impossible to find in Indiana unless you want to do a custom buy of it.
Yeah, there's almost no taste whatsoever. But what you do taste is very gently floral, very gently citrus. And
it's so good.
It's just like drink. There's no harshness whatsoever. It's super
smooth.
That's impressive. Suntory vodka. Who'd have thunk it?
Hi, Squirt.
All right.
Oh, sorry. I was not prepared because you gave me some. Here you go. Second to last one.
Rebel Yell.
Oh, wow. Okay. He's getting fancy up in here. Hey, we gained a viewer.
Oh.
Bread.
What
are you thankful for tonight?
I'm thankful. Yeah. What am I thankful for? My health. Which may be rapidly deteriorating after the stream. I'm thankful for the doggo.
Oh, yeah, you are so attached to our doggo.
I am. I blame Yolanda. She got me really attached to the doggo. I'm just thankful for my friends and family.
You took this way more seriously than I was expecting you to.
That's what I'm thankful for. I'm a serious man.
Well, so mine was.
This smells so bad.
Well, to help you stall, mine was far less serious.
God damn.
And I was thankful for the lack of presence of a particular viewer from last week.
Yeah, I know you are. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Like,
especially because of my costume.
I'm really.
I feel as if there would be a lot of inappropriate comments about my costume.
I feel like it's really valuable to note that, like, some of the worst things I've tasted tonight, not the worst, but some of the worst are the brand new pours that we bought. The Rebel Yell
is that
and that Canadian Mist were goddamn awful.
Were they both in plastic though?
Yes.
So I saved them for towards the end because I was trying to help you.
Well, that Rebel Yell is a lot better than Canadian Mist, but it smells terrible. It tastes mediocre, but it smells terrible. Now, I know that there's Rebel Yell products that are really good. This is not one of them. But this is meaningfully better than the fucking Canadian Mist. All right, guys. The moment you've all been waiting for.
Can I have some more of that since we're... Thank you.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for.
He is shaking. You can hear it in his voice.
I have to be able to fucking open this thing. Can you give me a knife?
Yeah, I was trying to set up my Uber Eats so that I could order us food. Please don't cut yourself.
The seal on this is not perforated at all, which I suppose is a good thing, because it means that there's no way anything's getting in there.
Do you want help?
No, I got it.
What? Screw I'll take you out in just a minute.
Damn. Okay. There we go.
Squirt has joined the stream. Hi, thank you.
It smells.
You can stop now. Thank you.
It smells really bad.
Well, that's why I saved the best for last.
All right.
Oh, you're that. Whoa. Okay. That was way more than I was expecting. Are you going to eat the worm? You got to show them the worm up close. Do you want a spoon?
Yes.
Okay. Here you go.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to taste this spirit and make sure that it's
safe.
Not a bug in here flying around our light.
I mean, does that surprise you? No.
A little bit.
You had the door open for like too long, probably, while you were smoking your pipe outside, waiting for trick-or-treaters that never came. He put his walrus... Hang on. Before you say anything. He put his walrus...
Don't. I'll tell you what later.
Okay.
All right. I cut. Oh, that may have been a mistake.
Why would you cut the worm open? Why would you do that?
I wanted to cut off that black part.
Oh, so you're gonna drink it and then eat the worm?
So my plan is I'm going to taste the mezcal and make sure that it's tastes like something that's not poison. Assuming it tastes like something that's not poison, I'm going to put the worm into some of the mezcal, not this whole shot. Pound it back, chase it with some water, and call it a night. The black part is the good part.
Oh, I don't know, guys.
Oh man. Let's start with the liquor here. I mean, it's not good mezcal. We can establish that.
Well, you can go back to the Everclear and really clear out your system.
Kyle already said black part is the best part too. Honestly, not bad. I mean, it's smoky, it's simple, it's uninteresting.
I have Centauri vodka. I'm just laughing at him. What does that say?
It's the best. Yes, I get it. You all think that the part that looks moldy is the best part of the worm. I'm not doing it.
He has the worm in a spoon. Come here, Squirt. If you guys ever hear us say Squirt, it's Oreo. That's her nickname. We call her Squirt. This is Squirt. Hi, Squirt. Thank you.
See that worm? Gone.
Ew. Guess I'm not screwing you later.
Thank you all so much for joining the live stream. It's been real. It's been gross.
Ugh.
I feel super sick.
Eat more bread.
I'm gonna go throw up.
No, he's not.
And let's just hope I don't have to call poison control.
You're not gonna have to call poison.
Oh.
What does that say?
Woo!
Thank you.
Cheers, guys. Have a good night.
We love you.
Yeah, or something like that.
I'd have to pee.